aqui no Kennedy Space Center hoje e estamos celebrando uma data muito especial, que são 50 anos do homem pela primeira vez na Lua, que também em conjunto com o aniversário da EMBRAER por 50 anos e, claro, 40 anos dedicados aqui ao serviço nos Estados Unidos. E nós temos o privilégio e a honra de estar aqui com um dos astronautas aqui da NASA, o senhor Capitão Winston Scott. What an honor to meet you, Captain Winston.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Kennedy Space Visitor Complex, Apollo Saturn V Center. That's where you are.
Wow, it's an incredible place. My first time visiting, and I just want to ask you like a couple questions in regards of being an astronaut. What was the hardest thing for you when you became an astronaut?
I don't think of it as being hard. It's all challenging because you're doing new and different things. The flying is a step up from what I was doing in the U.S. Navy as a Navy pilot, but you had to learn all of the systems, and my day was space shuttle systems, and the vehicles are incredibly complex. There's survival training, there's EVA because I was a spacewalker, so I had to train for actually putting the suit on and working outside. The suit is very, very heavy, it weighs over 300 pounds, so you have to get used to working that big, bulky, pressurized suit. So it's all very, very challenging, but it's all so much fun and so rewarding.
Wow, and what is the sensation to be in space?
There are no words that I can say to let you feel how it feels because you're weightless. It's continuous weightlessness. So it just can't make you feel it. It's fun in a way because you float and fly everywhere you need to go, but it's also uncomfortable because your body has to get used to it. We're not used to living in zero gravity. That takes some getting used to. And while you're adapting, you can feel a little bit uneasy while you're up there. But overall, the experience is incredible, especially just staring out of the window and looking down at the Earth beneath you, seeing the Earth from that perspective, seeing the stars, the constellations, the other planets, the moon, and so on. It's just an amazing experience.
Wow, and the most fun was to spin on space, or what else was
Yeah, you have to do some of that in space too. You can't go into zero gravity without turning flips and somersaults and playing games in space. You make up all kinds of games in space. We had our Olympics in space, so we make up Olympic games, yeah. But, I have to confess something. I tell children this. Mom is always telling young children, don't play with your food. When you get to be an astronaut, you can play with your food. So while we're in space, we sometimes play with that food.
Wonderful. And what are the spaceships, like the ships that you flew?
Well, I flew on the space shuttle, of course. So the space shuttle was an incredible vehicle. It launched into space like a rocket. Then we lived on it like a space station. Then we flew it home and landed like an airplane. So it was a winged vehicle. The older capsules and the newer capsules will come down in a parachute, if you recall seeing those pictures.
Yes.
But the shuttle was an amazing vehicle because it landed like an airplane. Then they could refurbish it, turn it around, and launch it again. So it was the first reusable spacecraft. Just incredible.
Wonderful. Well, just to end our interview today, I just want to say thank you so much for being an astronaut and for conquering for all of us, because it's a dream of all of us to be where you've been, in the universe. And as a child, I used to say, I want to become an astronaut one day, but as you can see, I didn't. But I know there is a lot of children out there that they wanna be where you at right now. So I would like for you to send a message to these kids that are watching us and they have this dream.
Absolutely. What I'd like to say to kids is no matter what you want to do in life, be an astronaut or something else, doctor, lawyer, teacher, nurse, whatever, the key is education. Get a very, very good education. If you do well in school, then you'll be able to do anything that you want to do. So education is the key.